Why are you single? Pandemic has massively inhibited the opportunities to meet someone. I left a big city to WFH and save money. I don't see anyone except my mom, really. It's been this way since 2020. When I go back to the city, I'm more likely to meet new people / potential partner and have an actual social life. My fiancé died, violently, and I fear that the trauma of that has left me too damaged to be a good partner for anyone else, even when I become ready to be one. I love freedom. I have no desire to clean up after any other adult. Taking care of children is nothing like caring for another adult. Not even close to the exhaustion at all. One time I said, "Do you wanna watch some Neon Genesis Evangelion to another human being?" Because I'm not a Twix bar. Because I refuse to ask. Cries. 'Cause I have fugly disorder. I was engaged at one point. I fucked it up, we split, I started dating after a few months, ended up in one of the most toxic relationships. After several suicide attempts and countless self-harming, I moved back in with my mother, who told me no more, so, no more. I kept trying to date, but didn't find anyone interesting and eventually just said fuck it. Now I don't care, I don't need the same emotional connect that others need, and I wanted to improve myself. My girlfriend broke up with me. I'm trying to fix myself first. I need a well-paying job, my own place, and fix my mental health before I can possibly take care of a woman. Because I'm recently divorced after escaping domestic violence. I want to work on myself and know that I'm in a healthy mental situation before dating. I don't want to be attracted to the wrong sort of person again, so it's better to be single for a while than jump straight into a relationship without any thought. I'm not in a place to date. Maybe one day. I've dated 3 people ever. I'm trapped in a kid's body, due to pituitary gland damage from fevers, with an immune system that tries to kill me every night. Most days I feel incredibly sick from my immune system attacking me. Outside of that, I don't think women want to date a man that looks like he's permanently an 18 to 19-year-old boy. I could literally go to any high school and fit right in. I have had police in 3 states ask me what high school I escaped from. I have never been married. When I was young and attractive, I knew I was too crazy to be able to have a meaningful relationship. Now I'm middle-aged, and the number of people that find me attractive is much smaller. I'm a lot less crazy now, so that's good. My last relationship was also pretty bad and not that long ago. I honestly just like it so much. I'm 14 and I don't give a fuck. I hate myself. If you are looking for a serious answer, most people here would just say they are under 18 or that they are losers. Me personally, I am both. Chubby weep that only has enough time for school, work, and video games. Not rich or good looking. Not funny enough or fascinating to keep consistency in love. So I guess. Just not meant to be? I have not spoken to a female in years. Because I realized I'm gay recently and I have no idea how to go about meeting other women who are also gay and single. I live in a rural town and I think I'm the only gay person here. Now I work 45 minutes away in a much more populated and urban area, but my co-workers are always rushing around and I can't even get the chance to say hi or introduce myself. This is my 2nd week at the job, so I just want to make some kind of friendship with somebody. Grad school, non-traditional student, 35M. And it seems every gal I get to start with ends it quick because they just got out of a relationship and aren't ready to start dating again, 3 for 3 so far in the past year. Also, I'm probably boring since I mainly just work and relax to Netflix/Prime after work. I haven't talked to a female my age in a year and a half due to being 1. In high school. 2. In a small town. 'Cause for now I prefer not to worry about I need to travel a lot for my business. I'm scared of people. Because it would involve finding someone who would even want to go on a date. It's been over a year and I'm pretty normal. But I don't really care anymore now. I don't if that's a good or bad thing. The longer I'm alone the easier it gets. I don't know why. I'm not actively looking or anything, but I guess I'm waiting for Mr./Ms. Right to come along. They've come along 6 times and they've all found different ways to reject me. I guess the divine programmers of the simulation just programmed it this way. A combination of being too nervous, too oblivious, and too lazy. I was really starting to think my ex was the person I would spend the rest of my life with, but her religion kind of got in the way. I'm an atheist, and she is a pretty devout Christian, but we made it work. We had a normal relationship, but she out of the blue dumped on me that she wanted to go abstinent until marriage. I told her I wasn't comfortable with that, especially because marriage isn't something I want to do for another 6 or 7 years. She wouldn't budge, and I told her I could give it a try, but I would continue to be uncomfortable with it and eventually get frustrated. We had a normal intimate relationship up to that point. I still think about her every day, and wonder if we made the right choice. It's been 3 or 4 months now. I have epilepsy, so my memory and time perception can be kind of bad, and I'm just uncomfortable with dating someone new. I went on one date with a girl I reconnected with from high school, but I got extremely anxious and that didn't go well. We no longer talk, haha. I don't know if I'm the asshole here, but I think about it a lot. Genuinely best friends with my FBW, nothing more because our stances on children are opposite, but while I'm in uni I'm happy. Honestly though, the sex takes away %80 of the motivation to meet new people. Mental illness. I have a thing where I only seem to go for people who are already taken. I never know ahead of time, but it happens all the time. Not sure if there is some subconscious thing going on, lol. That and I'm introverted and picky. I ruined my relationship with my wife and I'm not over her still a year and a half later. So no matter who I meet, I just distance myself and don't get attached. I have no desire being in a relationship. I don't have any Facebook, Instagram, Appchat, TikTok, whatever, so most Tinder girls think I'm a catfish. Because of how stressful it is and how easily it can ruin your life. I've had only one relationship and that was enough for one lifetime. She treated me like trash, and treated my friends worse. My best friend, after meeting her once, said he'd never speak to her again and urged me to break up with her. I didn't at the time, but eventually I did, luckily. She was a cheater too, she was fucking her ex from the beginning. I really loved her despite all this, and kept trying to make it work. Eventually I came to my sense and ended it, and I've been happier single than I ever was with her. Maybe I'll date again someday, but right now I'm doing well as I am and don't want to risk it again. And if you're reading this, fuck you, Red. I have high preferences and I don't want to be with someone that would make me miserable. Damage from the past held me back for a while. Now I just don't take the initiative to ask cause I always freeze. Work in progress, I guess. Because she likes me as a friend. I think I'm more into the idea of a relationship rather than being in an actual relationship, lol. I've been single for quite some time and simply got used to it. I love spending time and money on myself. Because the woman I was just seeing decided that she needs to take a step back. She has an unbelievable amount of stuff and stress she's going through right now and can't commit. I want to be there for her so badly, but she's just not in a place for dating right now. She kinda broke my heart, but I also completely respect her decision. She has so much on her plate and a lot of healing to do. It was a short thing, but we had incredible chemistry. At least she'll still be part of my life, so there's that. Because I enjoy it. And it makes me feel good that I can be by myself. Also allowed me to move to a different country 3 years ago without any drama, tears, LDR. I broke up with my ex and need some alone time. No, I don't, I just fail at dating at the moment. I'm in a weird place. Single, close to 40, feeling age creeping up on me. The options are not what they used to and the competition is fierce for guys my age. I got ghosted for someone else, Lamau. So I can have my stuff to myself. Because I never leave my house and am a 26-year-old man who loves Pokemon. Sounds like a lot of you in this post have the same complaints/concerns. Maybe you should date each other? Why not? You failed with everyone else, you miserable cunts. Shoot your shots and keep shooting. Getting rejected or something not working out does not determine your worth. Because I have MS and feel like I'd just be a anchor because it's hard to do pretty much anything nowadays. Because after having done all the things, kid, marriage, online dating etc, the one person I have ever truly felt in love with wasn't even good for me. I loved every bit of her, but that didn't mean she would inherently do the same. The crazy thing about love is it is a complete spectrum in terms of what it is and how it manifests in your life and how intensely it affects you. The only thing that is for certain is that it will only work if the reciprocity is active and even. Being on the same page is so much more important than both having read the book.